I just want to build my Malibu Atreides dream home. What's a guy gotta do to get that done? We need complex machinery. We need steel to make a buggy. And, like, I'm planning on using the buggy to ship things, but I don't know how necessary that is. Is that even a good idea? Oh man, it's just a rock. Keep hearing spooky noises too. I'm also worried about how slow the buggy's gonna be. Is it even worth it to haul things over? The thing I'm most worried about, destroying one base to like move it somewhere else. Or like the copy base function. Like, am I gonna require all the materials in the base to copy the base? I don't know how that works. Be cool. Just went through the middle of a sandworm. All right. Some copper. Make a lot more steel. Now I need iron. Carbonite in here. Some blood. I keep having like the litter john with me, you know, keep some, like a water bottle in the field. I wonder if that is just a bad idea. Should I be using that to, Sorry, I had a thought there. Should I be using that to deliver water back to the base? If you'd like help, just say the word, sir. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just curious, like, what's the best way to move bases? My instinct is to build a buggy. And I'm not sure that sounds smart. You could always just bring yours? Nah, that would be cheating. I want to make my own. I think I want to make my own. Or the chopper. The chopper might be necessary. But like, if you were going to move bases, how would you do it? Would you Use the base copier. Let's see, I've got an engine, a chassis, and a boot. Need a rear? A hull. It'll be here any second. I'm gonna need a Phantasy Star Universe. Need more cobalt paste. Nah, you built a different base than second, third, fourth, fifth times. And so, like, how did you move stuff from the base? Did you just make a bunch of buggy trips? Or chopper trips? Is that how we move on with our lives? Alright, if I want to make more steel, I'm going to need more iron. Mission understood. Let me see if there are any quests along the way, too. Desert Outpost. Sounds neat. Few target. Emo, paper trails, yada yada. I don't know. I think none of these have anything to do with iron. We should get iron. Getting iron. Hey! Thank you for the raid. Audrey. Hope you're having a good day. Hi everybody in Piadri's raid. Let's see, yes, but you first condense the first base into the smallest footprint and boxes possible. Build the second base at least enough to start moving your stuff into storage. Okay. Hey Sugarheart, hey! Hello Freed and Chaos. Welcome in everybody, I'm Old Man Sugarheart. I'm a variety streamer. Play lots of games. Lately I've been doing a full playthrough of Dune Awakening. That's this. And Vampire the Masquerade's Bloodlines 2. Which, not very good. Like, it's not a bad game. But, like, the words bare minimum comes to mind. How am I doing? I'm just happy it's the weekend, you know? Like, I always look forward to this stream. This is my unwind time. We're looking for iron. Oh, there's lots of iron over here. Maybe a worm, too. But yeah, we're having fun. We're looking to build a new home soon. I wanted to build a buggy before then. So I have a big vehicle to carry all my stuff in. Chill out, man. Can't get me on the rocks. Although he's thinking about it. But yeah, I'm having a good time. It's been a while, P. Audrey. Have you been streaming lately? Having at least a couple empty litter john on the way to the base is good. Passive way to get it. H2O. Yeah. It's starting to seem like the best way is to keep a bunch of each, especially when you're making lots of iron and steel. Probably aluminum too. Come on, there's gotta be more iron around here somewhere. Oop, there it is. Hey, it's my bike. Stop that. And there's this guy. Didn't know it hit him. Work has been busy, haven't been online much. I hear that. Work has been a pain for me too. Just make sure you're prioritizing yourself where you can. Vehicle is not empty. Oh, I left 18,000 pounds of carbonite ore in there. Whoops. Classic mistake. Very bad about emptying out my tanks. Thanks. Anyway, am I feeling much better? It kind of depends. I did have shingles not too long ago. That's over with. But I still have, like, nerve pain from it. It's weird. It's like having a sunburn. Except it seems to have been lasting for weeks. Probably need to see a real doctor at some point. But I don't know, ChatGPT tells me it's normal, and if AI isn't a good doctor, I don't know what is. But yeah, maybe I'm just being too stressed. Maybe I need to take things easier. But like, it's impossible to not be stressed. So maybe I just need to be content about feeling stressed all the time. A person who studied for 10 years and had a lot of scrutiny. Yeah, it was a joke. It's very important that you take AI with a grain of salt. The amount of people who've, like, taken everything AI has said at their word immediately baffles me. Well, it doesn't baffle me, it's just, what are you doing, man? Like, there was a lawyer who presented, like, an AI response as, like, evidence. And he was like, oh, I didn't know it could be wrong. I don't know, it beats Googling your symptoms at the very least. Because when you Google your symptoms, it's just cancer every time.
Thanks, Granddad.
Hey, thank you for the follow, O'Shea Plays. Buggy sounds sensible to me? Yeah. That's all the endorsement I need. You're practicing regulation instead of trying to reduce your stress. Reducing it seems impossible, right? Like, I came up with my dream schedule the other day. Like, I planned out like an entire week. If I had a perfect week, what does that look like? Like, if streaming was my career, how would it turn out? And like, even in my like dream schedule, there's no relaxed time. Like, it's either Any downtime I have, I'm using that to like maintain relationships with my kids and wife. I imagine they like to see me sometimes. It's like the supposed AI that passed the bar then couldn't file an affidavit correctly. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like a big trick to AI is just understanding what it can do well and what it can't. Like I needed it to write a SQL query for me recently. I had it write a query and then I ran the query. It took 18 hours. And I was like, that's too slow, make it faster. And then it did. And that was a really cool trick. But then again, I was like, here is like my day-to-day activities. I want you to put these into like a printed weekly schedule. Like you don't actually have to do anything with it. Like I just want you to create boxes for like each day of the week and like put this text in there, and it could not do it. It would like cut off a ton of time. It couldn't, it was terrible at styling, all sorts of things. The usual, really. Okay, I've got tons of carbon ore. It's about 100 steel bars. But I need like 100 iron ingots. I've got about that coming. It's just gonna take some time. Maybe we do a quest in the meantime? Fill up my containers. Blood for the blood gods. Ooh. Gods need more blood. Luckily, I've got crates full of this stuff. You can't trust that AI since you have a master's in it. There's only La Magra. I don't know what that means. La Magra. What is La Magra? Rings a bell. Okay, let's check on the buggy building. Got the chassis, hull, and engine. That was the quest. Now we need a PSU for the buggy. We'll check what that requires. Cobalt paste, steel ingots. Steel's on its way. It's gonna need lots of treads. 4 of them. 5 of those. I think we'll have enough. So what we need is cobalt paste more than anything else. Cobalt paste comes from crystals. Lurking so you can eat? Yeah, enjoy your lurk. Oh, the blood god from the Blade movies. Haven't seen those in a long time. 14 cobalt paste. I don't think that's going to be enough. Okay, I think it's time for one more business trip. This time, think we head up into the canyon. But yeah, I have to use the AI a lot in work, and honestly, kind of like it. Like, I'm trying to be smart about it. Trying to get AI to do more of my job for me so I can be lazier. And people haven't really gotten used to like how quickly AI makes certain tasks versus others. And so sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I'll work on that, it'll take me all day. I secretly knock it out in 2 hours at the end of the day. That's just the kind of slacker I am. And I highly recommend it to anybody else wishing to slack. It's a good time. Ask ChatGPT to show you a good modern PC build. It suggests an Intel CPU for an AMD Ryzen AM5 motherboard, DDR4 RAM for a DDR5 motherboard, and when that was when you could care less. Yeah. So, you know, like those little auto buttons or auto words in your phone when you're like making a text message and there's like these suggested words up top? AI is really just the next evolution of that. And so things it does really badly are things that could have like lots of different options. So like making a PC build, like it's gonna be looking at old PC builds, new PC builds, and so it's gonna get like the most common pieces across like different timelines, and it'll come up with something weird like that.